Welcome, everybody, to the day we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, you'll see the Milwaukee Bucks going up against the Brooklyn Nets. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. The small and power forwards are Harris and Durant. Simmons is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Aldridge in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Milwaukee, longtime teammates Middleton and Giannis, the forward. Holiday and Connaughton are the guards. And it's Portis in at the center position. And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. Back to Simmons. Rebound, Milwaukee.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And here's Aldridge. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Here's KD. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. He says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game.
And Durant grew up in a tough environment. We all know that. Basketball, Greg, was the only way out.
As it has been for so many NBA players, you feel bad for guys with great talent who get derailed along the way. It takes so much hard work and discipline and luck just to have a chance at making it. Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throws.
How about Drew rising up, getting to the rim? Love the power on that one, too.
And Simmons slams it in.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Not going to go that time. Some solid defense from Harris. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Steve Nash, and one player on his mind was Jrue Holiday and his ability to attack a defense with his playmaking. Coach said, with Jrue, you have to worry about his shooting and his passing. He's the complete guard. He may be underrated still, but he is one of the more talented players in the league. Guys?
Thank you, David. And stolen by Simmons. And KD, here we go. Good D by Giannis. The Bucks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Connaughton, covered by Irving. A nice shot there by Antetokounmpo.
And the offense continues to work the ball around to get Giannis in that kind of position for a high percentage shot.
Simmons finds Aldridge. Back to Simmons. Over Holiday. And the layup's good off the glass. And Greg, with over a decade you had in the NBA, is there an opening night that you remember most?
Man, that very first time putting on that Knicks jersey. The game was in Orlando. I played 28 minutes, which was a lot for a rookie back then, and I'll never forget that night.
Here's Middleton after Ben Simmons' bucket.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there. Now, you have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
And Kevin Durant signing an extension this past offseason, locked in with the Nets for the next 4 years. Seems like there's a very good chance Durant could end his career in Brooklyn.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bucks dance team.
And Milwaukee with a whole new lineup now. The Nets also changing it up. Andre Drummond's checked in for Aldridge. Blake Griffin comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Seth Curry in for Joe Harris. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Griffin passes to Drummond. Bembry with the rebound.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
Now here's Allen. Lopez, a screen on Irving. Here's Allen. And it's sent back by Drummond.
And Drummond right there just staying active on the defensive end, collects another block.
Picked him clean. And now it's Allen running. He can go all the way. And that one, good.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Here's Simmons. And good that time. Simmons got 6.
A strong physical player in his own right. Simmons finishing through the contact.
Hill against Simmons. Hill deciding where to go with it. It's tipped and stolen by Simmons. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Curry's got the ball.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Simmons against Hill. No good that time. Simmons with the defensive effort. And Curry has it in the corner. Drummond in the post. Lopez covering. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Bucks ball. Now in the lineup for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton.
Bucks trail by 6. Hill inside. Simmons is there. Passes it to Lopez. Pass to Bembry. Allen for the 3. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so the first quarter is in the books. Brooklyn ahead, leading by 6. And don't go.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on.
Well, continuity is such an advantage, and that is something.
You see the go right now. Really.
And he's clearly a capable decision maker with the ball in his hands.
And his length, not just an asset finishing, but also finding angles to set up his teammates.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Brooklyn.
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
In a moment now to reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So for Brooklyn now, the small and power forwards are Harris and Durant. Curry is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Claxton in at the 5 spot. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, with the addition of Jrue Holiday, this Bucks team has gotten even better. Giannis Antetokounmpo said, "We've got a lot of talent and great players. I really believe in this group. As long as we stay healthy, we'll find a way to compete every night and give ourselves a chance." Guys?
David, they're stacked, that's for sure. Thanks.
Look, he's an MVP performer on the court, but Giannis and that leadership and attitude, he's a team-first guy.
And that's something that seems to get overlooked with Giannis. How gifted a passer he is for a player of his size.
Well, the other thing, GA, that's awesome is that as he's going along here, you can see moments where the game is literally slowing down for him. So you take a guy who's won most valuable player awards, and now the game's getting slower. Man, that's some dangerous stuff.
Irving kicks to Curry. Outside Durant. Just 5 to shoot. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Here's Curry. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. He can't get that one, so Brooklyn will take it the other way. This game against Milwaukee here, it's their first look to start the season.
Plenty of familiarity in this matchup. Last season, they were knocked out of the playoffs by this club.
If there's a part of KD's game that goes under the radar, it's probably that right there, playmaking.
Middleton outside. Pass to Connaughton. Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's guarded closely. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Lopez, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Grayson Allen comes in for Pat Connaughton. And then for Brooklyn, Drummond's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. LaMarcus Aldridge comes in for Curry, and it's Ben Simmons in for Irving.
If you look at the leaders in rebounding, it's almost a sure thing that Drummond's name is going to be near the top of that list. That's the kind of impact on the boards he's made over his career.
Serge Ibaka is checked in for Antetokounmpo. And Greg, when it comes to players who've led the league in rebounding, very few have done it as many times as Drummond.
And of the guys that have done it more than twice, like Andre, I've got some good news for him. Every one of them is either in the Hall of Fame or soon will be. Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more
The previous play is under review.
action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Durant, 2 points. That one goes. 8 points for KD.
Not fair of a coach to send out one defender against Kevin Durant, skilled at fighting through whatever challenges the D wants to throw at him.
Here's Middleton. And again, the Bucks miss.
Yeah, I have no idea why he went with the fadeaway there. The defense was nowhere near him, and he should have just kept it simple.
And KD throws it down.
So, question here. How do you stop a near 7-foot guy who can handle the ball like a guard and shoot threes? I'll wait.
Drummond working against Lopez. Ibaka outside. He kicks it to Holiday. Screen by Ibaka. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Middleton can't get it to go. Nets leading by 9. KD's shot is off. 1:05 left now here in the second. Back to Holiday. And Holiday throws it down.
Feeling more and more comfortable in this offense. That's just Chris Middleton making a play.
Out to KD. The shot. Green for 2 points. KD's got the lead up to 9 now for Brooklyn.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Lopez against Aldridge. Allen outside. Now the pass to Lopez. No good on the triple. For Brooklyn, they've gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Now Durant. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Nets.
For 3, Durant, and he hits the buzzer beater.
What a grand finale to the half. Great shot from distance to give his team the momentum right before the buzzer.
And so it's Brooklyn, enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Mike Budenholzer. Bud, what are you looking to clean up in the second half?
I don't think our offense is really moving the way we wanted to, getting up and down the court in pace. And, we got to make a few more open shots, but I think we can be a lot better offensively.
We've seen that from your team, Coach. I'm sure it'll show up. Thanks. Back to you.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down. And through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the Brooklyn Nets.
They're running some great offense right now, working the ball in the good spots, taking what the defense gives them, not forcing up shots. We'll see if they can maintain that discipline in the second half.
And moving on here, how about the fantastic matchup at the power forward position in this one?
If you could have drawn up an ideal scenario for this game, this would be it. The big dogs trying to one-up each other, neither giving an inch. Everyone in their building and watching at home must be eating this up. You know I am.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And Greg, some star big men have complained that they get hacked all game long. But they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I'd have to agree, Kevin. I mean, and on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league might want to take a look at, trying to balance things out.
And forward, they have Middleton and Giannis. Holiday and Connaughton are the guards. And it's Portis in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Here's Irving. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Portis, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. KD's got 17.
How do you guard that? I mean, Durant at his size, he shouldn't be able to do that with that little effort.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Jrue Holiday has been a welcome addition to this Bucks team. Chris Middleton said he just knows how to play the game on and off the ball, how to move without it, how to set guys up. He makes the game easier for everybody. He's made them a lot better. Guys?
So you make us, David. Thank you with stories like that. That kid, that Jrue Holiday, he is a quality kid. Wonderful character, terrific play. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
You know, Kyrie's such an unpredictable player in a lot of ways, but when he's on, there's few players in the league that can match up with his pure scoring ability.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Durant, and it's Seth Curry in for Harris. Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Antetokounmpo finds Holiday. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo, and stolen by Simmons. Outside Aldridge. Nets passing it around. Feeds it to Giannis. It's hauled in by Claxton.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Irving looking for an opening. Passes it to Claxton. Lets it go from deep. And that's collected by Jrue Holiday. Bucks trail by 16.
And Holiday just does so much on the floor. But for me, defense is his #1 attribute. He's arguably the best perimeter defender in the league.
Irving with it. Picked up by Portis. Irving against Portis. And that one's good, Irving.
Irving feeling confident, just rising up and knocking down the mid-range J.
Holiday, an elite defender, Greg, as you said, makes life difficult for opposing guards.
And he does a great job of playing D with his feet. Comes up with some blocks and steals each game as well. Never gets lost on a play. If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bucks dance.
And the Bucks with some changes. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. DeAndre Bembry comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Hill in for Drew Holiday. And the Nets also making a change. Griffin's checked in. Curry outside. The three-pointer is right on target. Curry's got his second bucket of the night.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
It's back to Hill and stolen by Simmons.
Get the perimeter.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Poked loose. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 8 points.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Griffin passes to Curry. Back to Griffin. Outside for Curry. 6 to shoot. Here's Irving. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Irving's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, 80%. Is that a good number from the field? I think so. 4 of 5 here shooting. Terrific start.
And the shot goes in.
Like to see George Hill distribute to his teammates a heads-up play there.
Irving passes to Griffin. And it's sent back by Lopez. Here's Bembry, guarded by Curry. Bembry's shot good.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Here's Simmons. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first.
That one on Hill.
And one of the more versatile players in this league. Simmons gives you assists, rebounds, steals, and he continues to develop as a scorer.
And the Bucks with some changes. Baca comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Grayson Allen subbed in for Pat Connaughton. Drummond's checked in for Brooklyn. Harris comes in for Seth Curry.
And it's hard to look at Simmons and not get excited about his potential. He's still got a lot of developing to do as a player, and he's ready to put in the work. They worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Here's Allen. Rebounded by the Nets. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Irving drives in. Outside, Simmons. Lopez with the block.
Excellent off-ball awareness as Brook was able to get over there and swat it away.
And so it's Brooklyn with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Back to the action after this word.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bucks dance.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. We've got LaMarcus Aldridge. Kyrie Irving is out there with Joe Harris. And it's Durant. And it's Drummond in at the 5. The shot by Holiday, no good. Nets leading by 17. Right side Durant. Dishes to Drummond. Outside Aldridge. The 3. No good on the shot. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Holiday against Irving. Holiday gets the bucket.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Durant against Middleton. KD dishes to Drummond. That's good, and it's KD with the assist.
Well, Drummond's going to move you out of the way through contact at 300-plus pounds. That is a big man to try to keep out of the lane.
Ibaka sets the pick for Holiday, and Holiday throws it down.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Here's Holiday, and Holiday throws it down.
Well, we should all take a Holiday like that there. Get some speed under the rim, driving inside, and really taking off for the jam.
No good from Irving. Bucks trail by 15. Holiday with it. He's picked up by Drummond. Nobody near Allen. Buries the long-range jumper.
Yeah, and they are living and dying from beyond the arc since halftime. It's a different look than what we saw in the first half.
Here's Irving driving inside. And that one's good. Drummond.
And Kyrie with that feel, man, it's so special, impressive. Finds a teammate, that's a direct dime.
Timeout called the Bucks. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
Well, they gotta be using this timeout to think about a personnel change or a game plan change to try to slow him down.
And the Bucks with some changes. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Ibaka. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Grayson Allen. And Simmons, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey guys, I was able to listen to what Mike Budenholzer told his team during that timeout. The focus of his speech was hustle. He told his players, those guys are going to come at us. We have to match their intensity, and we have to play with a great deal of energy. We're all in here, fellas. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Holiday with it, picked up by Harris. The shot by Holiday, no good. Brooklyn leading by 17. And Simmons kicks to Durant. Back to Simmons. Shoots a three. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Connaughton. He's covered by Irving. Brooklyn's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Durant for 3. The offensive rebound. Bucks have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Brooklyn.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for KD.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
And when Simmons is taking it strong to the cup, he's looking for a foul. Love this guy's aggressive.
First one falls for him. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Ibaka comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Bembry's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Hill in for Drew Holiday. And then for Brooklyn, Griffin's checked in for Andre Drummond. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Harris. And it's Seth Curry in for Kyrie Irving. And so Simmons will bring it up for the Nets. KD passes to Claxton. And it's sent back by Lopez. Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
And it's Milwaukee's ball, trailing by 17. Hill finds Lopez. Here's Connaughton. Lopez, a screen on Curry. Into the lane.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Simmons. Good D by Lopez. Here's Hill to the inside. Out to Ibaka. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thank you, Kevin. Kyrie, a top-tier matchup. I wonder if you circled this one on the calendar.
Every game is like that for us, especially going forward. We understand what we're trying to accomplish. The little things matter in the big picture, so we want to just come out and just have a consistency on both ends of the floor.
Well, it showed up tonight, man, with a big win, man. I appreciate your time. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. Now, let's check out our New Balance player of the game, Kevin Durant.